Now we are going to use Excel to make a histogram. So say for the purpose of making a histogram, we are selecting this particular variable, that is the weight of these people in pounds. Okay, so what I'm doing is that I'm copying this, and I could work right here in this worksheet, but I thought, well, let me take it to another place. It might be easier to handle. So first thing to do would be, because we have to make a frequency chart, that we want to go ahead and sort the data, and here it's sorted, and once it is sorted, you can see that the weights range from 109 all the way down to, there are 200 individuals in here, 245. Okay, now we would like to write a frequency distribution of this data after we have put that in order. So we have done this, that we divided the data, or this frequency table, into equally spaced classes, and in order to make them disjoint, what we are doing is that in here we are covering everything from 100 through the number less than 120, and 120 goes in here, and that's what this remark means. So look here, from 100 to 120, how many values we have? We have only one. Okay, then when you go from 120 to 140, now these are whole numbers, so I think we will just start at 139. So how many we got? If we count these all, we shall see that we have how many? 24 observations in that category, and we will continue counting like this. So now we went ahead and completed this whole thing, and then I'm doing this just to make sure that it is done right. I'm going to click on the summation button there, so it adds up to 200. We had 200 data values, so we have added it correctly. All right, now to get a histogram, what we will do is we'll go to insert. Okay, and we want to insert these vertical columns, so we go here, and you can see we had all these selected, the two columns with the values that we wanted. All right, so here we go. So we have our histogram here. We can enlarge it, and remember this, that we don't want a histogram to have any gaps between the bars. So to eliminate that, what you can do is that you can double click on any of the bars, and then go ahead and ask it to not take any gap width, and then just play with this, and make the borders darker and all that. Okay, so let's see, and then you can put, say, black color. I'll just let you play with that. So here is your histogram. You can increase the font sizes here. It takes a little longer than DDXL, but you can make it in this manner. All right.